It's time to get some more bad ends because it's gonna be looking like that's going to be the case because my brain is just not in it. What a great sibling relationship. Is he just like going through the motions or what? Or does he just like hate his sister or I don't know. I walk thinking about my next steps. Oh god. I wasn't paying attention as I walked and I bumped into someone. God. Oh, I'm sorry.
あれあれ結構かわいいじゃん。よかったら俺たちと遊びに行かない？
Oh god. I'll pass. I'm on the way to work.
そんなのサボっちゃえばよくない？
I just walked into a little joke. You sure did. You sure did, Hoshino. Congrats. Might be quicker to show I'm a police officer, but if they had some animosity towards the police, it would invite even further trouble. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm in a hurry. When I just tried to push past the two insistent men, one of them grabbed my arm.
ぶつかっておいてさ、その態度はないんじゃないの?
He raised his voice, then... Oh, I thought she was about to do something. Did she? No, I don't think so. The man let go of my arm with a genuine yelp of pain like earlier.
女の子への暴力って好きじゃないな。
Oh, it's Okazaki. Hello. Yes. Okazaki has suddenly appeared from behind, twisting the man's arm. Where'd you come from, actually? That's a good question, actually. He suddenly appeared out of the blue, but then it's Okazaki. We should be used to that by now. He casually sent the man flying away with one hand. Oh god. Okazaki dodged the punch from the side with ease and sent the second man huddling into a wall with a kick. He effortlessly threw the third man who rushed at him from behind. Sorry. The music is actually... It's ace. His movements were so fluid I thought I was watching a dance performance.
ダメだよ。女の子を困らせたら。
Okazaki gently scolded them without showing any sign of deep spread. What a bunch of rimps. The men scrambled away, each trying to outpace the other.
いちかちゃん、大丈夫だった？
I totally forgot one. We're on a first name basis. Okazaki turned to me with a look of genuine concern. Thank you very much. You saved me.
君に怪我がなくてよかった。
What are you doing here? It seems I had mischaracterized him. Rather than appearing and disappearing like a ghost, it was more like he was always around. Don't tell me he's like this with everyone.
これから仕事？
Yes.
実は俺も新宿署に用があったんだ。
Oh. Huh, what a coincidence. It seemed that I had been overly self-conscious.
ねえ、どうせだったら一緒に行こう。
That's not really a question, is it? When it comes to you, it doesn't matter. Saying that, he turned to me and offered me his hand for some reason. Why the hand? I just stared at it for a moment. Then Yanagi just grabbed me.
君は危なっかしいからね。
Ah, that's
手を
Okazaki.
つないで歩こう。
Okazaki, not Yanagi. It says that sometimes. It does that sometimes. Yeah. I think it did that before in the last one, so mild typos. For some reason, I was actually thinking, oh god, is it me? Is it me that just made the mistake? But no, it was the game. Because sometimes I wouldn't be surprised if I did that. So just be aware. No, thank you. It's not any safer this way. Oh, well, she got dragged to work anyway. Sorry, I'm thinking, I feel like really self-conscious actually being with the webcam on, so actually I might turn it off. Because, yeah, I might turn it off for now. And especially since it's actually pretty hot for some reason. I've been feeling really hot in my room for the past, like, day or so. And so I don't need you guys to see me, like, sweating. So I'm just gonna, you know, boop the thing on. Goodbye for now. Not gonna lie, I feel... Oh! I know we're gonna get CG here. I even forgot what I was gonna say. She looks so cute though. Okazaki. He was acting like this was nothing, but he's unwilling to let go of my hand.
もう12月だもんな。俺は寒いの平気なんだけど、吉成君は辛いって言ってた。
He's really not paying attention. He's taking no heed to what Yoshino is saying. Poor girl. I was sure that I was signaling my displeasure, but Okazaki ignored it and kept talking. He really was stubborn. Yeah, stubborn and pushy. Hold on. I'm trying to like take in her outfit though. Interesting outfit. Isn't it a little hard to be a bodyguard while you're holding hands?
これは敬語のためじゃないよ。ただ俺がつなぎたいだけ。
Okay. I see. When you said that assertively, I found myself stupidly unwilling to resist for some reason. This would be embarrassing if someone sees this.
あんまりぼんやり歩いてたらダメだよ。人にぶつかったら危ないし、さっきみたいな人にまた絡まれちゃう。
Did you notice? If he had seen me walking while I was spaced out, so he was tailing me after all. Am I under surveillance? Okazaki smiled in a comforting way. Maybe my doubts had shown on my face.
別に後をつけたりしてないよ。たまたま見つけただけだから安心して。
I don't know, with you, man, you really do seem to be everywhere. And it's worrying. I'm sorry.
いいよ。でも、本当は許されるんだったら、四六時中後をつけて守ってあげたいぐらい。
Oh god. He's already acting. I know we're on his route, but he's already acting so close. It's a bit dizzying. What?
君ってしっかりして見えるけど、意外と隙があるから心配なんだ。
I can't refute that entirely. I appreciate the thought, but I must decline your offer. Knowing Okazaki, if I accepted, he'd seriously follow me around 24 hours a day.
じゃあ、今のところはやめておくね。
You know what? Maybe we need it because, like, literally, she could have died last night. Even was it just last night? I think it was when because that first like bad end we got, like instant. It was like the first. I think no, not the first choice of his route. It's like second. So maybe she does need it because there are literally bunny girls out here killing us. Like I don't know. Willing to kill so easily.
でも、さっきみたいなことがまたあったら、本気で敬語を考えちゃうかも。
That's okay. Okay, I'll be careful. I'll try not to show you any openings next time.
それはそれで少し残念だな。
Okazaki smiled gently as always. I couldn't tell if he was joking or not. Somehow I seemed to allow him to do whatever he wants, let him dictate everything. We only met a few days ago, but it felt like every time we met, he was leading me around. He always approached me without hesitation. I failed to refuse and this would happen.
岡崎には気をつけろ。隙を見せない方がいい。
Yes. So I'm thinking we should. That's what I was actually just thinking though. I was like, Okazaki seems really nice, but at the same time, he seems. I recalled what Yanagi said. I don't have to be cautious, but his palm was warm. So were some of his smiles and words. I didn't think they were coming from ill will.
いちかちゃん、どうかした？
I was mulling it over. I startled as he examined my face. I was so startled that I suddenly gripped his hand tightly. When I did, he returned the grip, smiling all the while. Oops. Suddenly, I just felt even worse. Your hand. Is this inappropriate? Do you do this to other people? Oh, trust goes up? I don't know what the best choice here is. But like I said, I literally think it's near impossible for me to get a good end. without using a guide. So that's what again with the title. Let's get more bad ends, shall we? So I'm not like trying to get a bad end on purpose, but I'm just that bad at Otome games. So we will see. Isn't this inappropriate? Do you do this to other people? I don't know. This choice makes me laugh, so I'm kind of curious what he says there. I doubt he does, but I don't know. I'm curious to see his response. Why do I feel like this is the one that's right? Okay, I'll do this one first and see. I wonder if he's used to this. Do you do this to other people? I regretted saying that. That was rude of me. But Okazaki didn't seem offended, and he just smiled calmly. So he only doesn't care about getting me mad? For some reason, I find myself unable to say that out loud. Huh? For a second, my heart skipped a beat, but then I remembered something. He also said that he wants to be closer with Yanagi and the others. So this wasn't something special that he was doing for me. Once I realized that, I was shocked. I also felt some unkind feelings bubbling up. So, you do this with Yanagi and the other people at the office? I don't know. Ichika's innocence is so amusingly adorable. I don't think he would. Ichika. I just meant to tease him. Oh, okay. But Okazaki seemed to think about it seriously. He's actually answering it seriously. Oh, really? I didn't think he'd be the type to need that. It might indeed be true, but he'd probably be mad if I ever asked. Yeah. A wise decision. I agree when I imagine Sasazuka's face. When I walk with Okazaki, I occasionally glance at our hands. My embarrassment slowly rose as I normalized this behavior, and it was replaced with relief. So you really was just worried about me. Okay. I just wanted to see that response. Should I load? Because I knew that wasn't going to be the right answer, but I just wanted to see his response. Because I wish someone was here to help me to decide, because I'm indecisive. It's fine to reload, actually. Okay, isn't this inappropriate for an SP officer? Doesn't an SP officer need to have both hands free at all times? Oh, I see. I've heard that you're good at detecting danger. If it's you, I feel like you'd protect your subject and be able to escape from the danger. I just brought out whatever I could think of to hide my embarrassment. Suddenly, Okazaki's smile disappeared. It was only for an instant. Okay, yeah, so whenever... Okay, I remember that trust goes up when you pick the right one. So that's why I was like, I knew the other one wasn't right, but I still wanted to see what he said. He whispered, his tone deeply gentle. The smile was the same as usual, but I had noticed something different for a moment. Something similar must have happened before. Huh? To help me relax. I thought he was treating me like a child, but then I thought back to how I'd gotten mixed up with those thugs. Honestly, this isn't really relaxing at all, but it does help a bit. The warmth of his hand had indeed spread to my heart. Okazaki grinned in response.
ならよかった。
While I walked with Okazaki, I occasionally glanced at my hands. My embarrassment slowly rose as I normalized this behavior and was replaced with relief. So he really was just worried about me. I was gonna say too, I probably won't be going back to redo choices like that, so I don't like... Because I guess if I'm going according to the title, I should be trying to get back in. But I only put that as the title because I'm so bad at playing, because I'm still playing blind. I think last stream I mentioned that I would actually use a walkthrough, but I changed my mind afterwards and I'm just going to continue playing blind just to see. So I'll try not to. Is there actually an option? Okay, I think this is it. So Love Catch, I think will show me. If I turn it off, it won't show me if his trust goes up or not. So let me put it at off. We're definitely gonna hurtle towards bad end. Obviously, I'd been a little scared when those men surrounded me. As the copper felt kind of lame, but I wasn't sure I could skillfully exit that situation. Now, though, I felt calm. Thanks to Okazaki. Maybe he had noticed how I was feeling and reached out to help me. While acting like it was for his own satisfaction. Maybe I wronged him. Regardless of Okazaki's true intentions, it was true that he had protected me. Still, it wouldn't be a stretch to say that I was betraying the police. Was I still someone worth protecting? Maybe I had taken advantage of his kindness. Perhaps I had used his stubbornness as an excuse and ultimately failed to reject his advances because deep down upon me wanted to trust him. When I was with him, I could relax just a little and not think about my collar, the X-ray crimes, and my precarious situation. I'm really not cautious enough, am I? If Sasuke was here, he'd be like, yeah, you're not. I could just hear him berating her. But, yeah. I'm fine now. We were inside the police station now, so I broke free from his hand. My colleagues saw me now. I had no idea how they would react. A breeze whipped through my warmed hand, and the cool sensation now made me feel a tinge of loneliness.
ちょっと残念だけど、誰かに見られたら困っちゃうもんね。
I love how he's so blasé about it. It kills me. Maybe he really was concerned for me. He was worried about appearances, so I guess he hadn't done it out of selfishness. It was hard to tell what this man was thinking, but I sensed his actions stemmed from goodwill.
ごめんね、無理やり引っ張ってきちゃって。
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. No, you were just worried. Thank you for holding my hand.
言ったでしょ。俺がつなぎたかっただけ。
Okazaki kindly smiled, still pretending to be obstinate. I returned his words with a slight smile and started to cross the street when it was green. Then... suddenly a commotion broke out around us. What's happening? Seeing Okazaki reach for his holster, I also readied myself. I looked over and saw smoke. A fire!
火事？やばくない？すぐ近くじゃん。ねえ、ちょっと携帯見て。また動画サイトで変なの流れてる。
Uh-oh. These people can't settle down for one day, huh?
なんか燃えてる。これも X デーのやつなの？
It's like it's a Adonis again.
いちかちゃん。
Right. I quickly started to take out my phone, but I could hear a voice already playing on the bystanders' phones. Ugh. Sorry, I hate this voice. They use slightly different voices. The voices are still like obscured and wobbled like that, but this one's like the worst. And I'm wearing earphones, so it's just even ugh. That was...
カウントダウン。また X デー事件が起きたのかもしれない。
I hurriedly searched for the video on my phone. It showed the fire burning at a familiar-looking park. Is this the park we were in? Shinjuku Garden? Isn't that that one? Would they repeat sites like that? I'll call it in. Mochida. Okay, I had to press A.
今 X デー事件の動画が
Yes, I'm close to the place in the video now. Fire in the residential area near Shinjuku PD. I'm en route to the scene.
分かった捜査本部に通達する俺もすぐに向かうからな気をつけろよ
Yes, sir.
俺も行くよ
Okazaki and I firmly reset off. Ooh. The fire had broken out in the park within the residential area. It had just started burning, so firefighters and police hadn't arrived yet. So neighbors and bystanders were gathering around the park to watch. Police! It's dangerous, everyone. Please stay back. Okazaki and I raised our voices as we pushed our way through the crowd to the source of the fire. Ooh. Why do I feel like she could easily die here? I'm ready. What looked like a human figure had been left in front of the restrooms. Is it?
待って
As soon as I tried to run up to the figure, Okazaki quickly pulled me back.
近づくと危ない
But somebody's in there.
火の勢いが普通じゃない匂いからして周囲にガソリンが撒かれてるそれもかなり広範囲に密閉空間じゃないから爆発の恐れはないけど火元の周りに紙束みたいな燃えかすが大量に散らばってるのは見えるよねトイレ内にまだ何かがそれこそ爆発物が仕掛けられてる可能性もある火の中心にいる人物が全く動かないのはもう息絶えてるか一酸化中毒で意識不明のどちらかどう見ても助からない
Okazaki was incredibly calm and he coolly analyzed the situation. He's probably right too, but what if it's possible that we can still save them? I frantically looked around for a fire extinguisher, but I couldn't see anything of the like. Pouring water on a gasoline fire was a bad idea, but maybe I could smother the fire. As I hesitated, the fire spread to a nearby tree and grew fiercer. We have to do something. We have to help. In my confusion, I tried to approach the fire again, but Okazaki's grip only grew stronger. Let me
今
go.
君にできることは何もない
So is this something you can do? Okazaki, I'm sure you could save.
あの人を助けることはできない他にしなくちゃいけないことがあるから
What other priorities? What could possibly be more important than saving that person?
いつかちゃん冷静になって
This might have been the first time I'd ever heard Okazaki sound angry. I stiffened in response. Same.
落ち着いてここには他にもたくさんの人たちがいる彼らの安全を優先させるのが俺たちの仕事だよ今君がしなくちゃいけないことがある君にしかできないことがあるんだよ
Still want to save the victim, prioritize the evacuation. I don't know. Even if this is technically the right one to choose to save the victim, the way he like yelled at her, I was just like, ah. I was safe because I do have to. Regardless, I do have to go back to these anyway because some of these might help me 100% the one. I do since I own these since I own these games and I want to explore the full story. I do want to get 100%, even though I'm the type of person that also is just like, I don't want to get a bad end or see these bad ends. I'm a perfectionist in that way, but alright, but let's prioritize the evacuation. It's better to focus on the people we can save and help than someone who than like one person that could already have lost their lives, you know? Does that make sense? I mean, don't get me wrong, I would still want to save the victim, but I think it's better if we prioritize the evacuation. This is what I can do now. After Okazaki helped me regain my composure, I assessed the situation around me. I realized I won't be able to put out the fire by myself. The priority now was to evacuate the local residents to prevent secondary casualties. I tried to turn away from what might be a dying person, but I can't lose sight of my duty. Yeah, exactly. I'll lead the evacuation.
大丈夫俺もついてるから
My hands were still trembling, so Okazaki held them both tightly.
君はちゃんと状況が見えてる今は 俺たちにできることをしようね。
Try. Yes. Yee. But if I had tried to help the person, would she have like went in, tried to go in herself and just died? Because if so, maybe I should have chosen that for the bad end. I don't know. We each took a part of the crowd and led them out of the park.
火のそばには近づかないでください。ここは危険です。早く避難を。
Alright, my turn. Get out of the park, everyone. Stay calm so you don't trip. Then some of the cinders in the air landing near my feet. Eee. Looked like the papers around the victim, but I noticed they were fragments of a written note. Oh? The note was apparently written with very shaky handwriting. Ooh. I love you so much I want to kill you. Yeah. The scrap quickly burned to ashes. I love you so much I want to kill you. Charred paper has been added to the materials. Okay.